Omni Loop is a science fiction drama film about Zoya Lowe. She is a woman with a black hole in her chest. She will die in about 5 to 6 days. However, she takes a time travel pill each time to go back to her waking up in the hospital. So she's trapped in this loop. She doesn't want to die, so she keeps taking a pill, but she keeps having a pity party to herself. So every time she wakes up, she's got to wake up to her daughter, her son-in-law, and her husband, who are all worried about her. Spends a couple days, recuperating, as it's going to be her birthday soon too. And then she goes and visits her mother at an old folks' home. However, she meets a brilliant young student, or not student, but another woman who can maybe help her because that student's a fan of her book. So she's now trying to team up with her and has to convince her a couple days early. So the first chunk of this movie is basically trying to get the confidence of this woman, finding more about her over time so that she can go up to her and be like, I'm from the future, I need your help, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this, let's go to the lab. This movie isn't that great, not because of the concept. We've seen the concept before of trapped in a time loop, whether it be a day or a week or whatever. This one's a week, so it's a little bit longer, but the science fiction elements don't really mesh together. There's three things. There's the black hole in her chest that'll kill her. There's the time travel pills, and they don't really explain where they come from, but she found them when she was 12 years old. And then there's also a man that has been shrunk down to microscopic level that they steal and use to try to help them find out the origin of the pills. So none of these science fiction concepts sort of mesh well together, and overall the movie really is just a sort of metaphor for accepting your own death, because by the end of the film Zoya realizes that she uses the time travel pills throughout her own life to sort of cheat and just keep redoing things at a certain time, so she never really accomplished anything on her own. She used cheat codes basically, and then they might even be the reason why she's got the black hole in her chest. They never really explain that. So overall the movie's basically just a metaphor for something else, but the time travel element and the black hole element and the shrinking man element don't really do anything. There's lots of time travel loop films where the loop itself is a metaphor for something else. Like in Before I Fall, it's about her trying to save the life of another girl. In Palm Springs, it's about leaving your own comfort zone. Even stuff like Edge of Tomorrow is about finding your confidence, I guess. So in this one, it's just about accepting your own fate, I guess, or trying to fully, be with the ones you love. She's gotten to the point where she sort of lived this week over and over, to the point where she's gone crazy and she can't really solve her own problem in 5 days, because you have to lose a lot of the week to redoing certain parts to get the confidence or help of certain people. So overall, the movie does have a sweet cast. You've got Mary-Louise Parker and Ayo Edebiri, but they don't get to do much. Ayo does a decent job with what she has, but she's sort of just a B story sort of character. So overall, Omni Loop is an interesting exercise, but it was kind of long and boring and didn't really go anywhere. And I didn't, it's almost like the science fiction part wanted to grab you in, and then they trick you and be like, nah, this is actually just a drama. And then, so I give Omni Loop a 3 out of 10.